And here it is. And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show pitches thrown.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Tyler on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He won the Silver Slugger Award. Legs underneath you. He didn't let any of that bother him, and he put together a great year.
Now at the plate, Sammy Pitts. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Pitts, 23 years old. He's a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemen get a bad rap, because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. One out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Stepping in now, Boof Bobo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
From the stretch. And a full count now, 3 and 2.
2 strikes, the count is full.
Oh, and it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Marvin Veras gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Stepping in, Ralph Tyler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, left fielder, Ralph Tyler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Flores is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
1-2, here it comes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He swings and grounds it to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Ready with the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pitts has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mariners leave 1 And this is still a 0-0 ball game. At the plate, Jeremy Pitts. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Full count.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Connor Pitts. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Pitts aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch out.
Ball.
Nothing doing.
We're playing 11s. 1-1.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Still 1-2. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the third out. Nothing doing for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Chris Knotts, coming off a season in which he was named the American League Silver Slugger at DH.
Chris Knotts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Knotts bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's Ender Inciarte looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And now a pitch on the way. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
No strike.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Left side, but well foul. Ready with another 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Batting 7, the shortstop.
Digging in, Andrelton Simmons is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Stepping into the box, John Pitts. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Pitts is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Flores scoops it up, throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting in, designated hitter, Alex.
Stepping into the box, Alex Colon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Standing in now, Leonardo Asensio as he rips it on the ground to second. Simmons on to first, and they've grounded into double plays now in 3 successive innings as the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Striding into the box, Jose Vina. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jose Vina.
First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Vina, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Batting ninth, catcher.
Now batting, Sandy Leon. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the first pitch. To short, hit hard. And that's through for a hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
So striding in, Ralph Tyler. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's fair.
Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Leon leads off first with one away. Another 0-2 home. And a breaking ball stays outside. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Brian.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Flores. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. Popped him up. Bobo over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jesse Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and 1 strike. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jesse Pitts is retired to kick off the inning. In now, Sammy Pitts. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2-0 count. The pitch is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
1 strike.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Don't want to forget about him. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Bobo, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And that misses. 2-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Stanton, still ranging back. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Up next for Tampa Bay, Left fielder.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Pitts. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Stanton's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Connor Pitts.
Connor Pitts.
First pitch coming, here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Stanton, still going back. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Now batting.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts.
Jeff Pitts.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Pitts, 23 years old, is normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today.
The bat plays. That's why this manager finds a way to get him in the lineup. It doesn't matter if it's up the middle at a premium position or in a corner outfield like he finds himself in today.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Into the box now, John Pitts, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 4 runs here in this half inning. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Alex Colon. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Hits the runner at first with 2 gone. Hard ground ball to third. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Standing in now, Leonardo Asensio. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. That misses. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tyler has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rays 4 and the Mariners nothing. Leading off the inning, Andrew McCutchen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Yeah, and that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Now a throw over, back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And there's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch fouled away. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Chris Knotts, and it's fouled away. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Just missed with a breaking ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Up around the face. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. McCutchen at second with 2 down.
Yeah.
2-2 now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Popped him up. Bobo waits on it. And the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. They're down 4-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jesse Pitts. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Popped him up. Simmons over to his right, 1 down.
Third baseman number 3, Sammy Pitts.
Ready for another shot now, Sammy Pitts. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Rays have opened this up to 5-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Boop Bobo, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So
a ball and no strikes.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
A ball and a strike. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. One out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Pitts. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Plane 11, 1-1.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Rays 5 and the Mariners nothing. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. And he lays off for ball 1.
Plane 11, 1-1.
Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Bounce to first. Asensio takes it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Seattle, third baseman, Jose Vina.
At the plate, Jose Vina. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Hits right there. And there's out number 2.
The catcher, number 41, Sandy Leon.
Stepping in, Sandy Leon. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Ready once again, Ralph Tyler. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. But fastball misses 2-2. Leon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Soft liner to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count. 2-2. And he's able to find the knockout there.
Into the box, Brian Flores, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Two men are on with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Adam Feldman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 39, Adam Feldman.
So striding forward now, Connor Pitts.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here it comes. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Jeff Pitts comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. McCutchen is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Striding in, John Pitts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Around first, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, Alex Colon, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Leonardo Asensio stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now the 1-1 pitch. His fastball taken high for a ball.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Colon is off of first with 2 away. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Rays are in front, 6-0. Digging in now for the Mariners, Andrew McCutchen. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And McCutchen has himself a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
0-1, here it comes. Fouled off. And the changeup is way low that time.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. He's got it. One there. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Standing in, Chris Knotts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Pitts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. None left for 0-0 deficit. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Now at the plate, Jesse Pitts.
Center fielder, Jesse Pitts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tyler moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Sammy Pitts, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
1 out, nobody on. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet. So he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck getting that one.
In now, Boof Bobo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Stepping up now, Ender Inciarte. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The shortstop, number 19.
So coming to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Digging in, Jose Vina. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, hits. 2 gone. In now, Sandy Leon. It was a walk in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
That's a strike.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Simmons, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right side, but it's well foul. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Fouled off. The payoff pitch one more time. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for Seattle. They still find themselves down 6-0. Will Harris enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Will Harris.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts.
Leading off with the Rays, left fielder Jeremy Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Vina in foul ground. But this will land untouched. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Tyler moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box, Connor Pitts.
Connor Pitts.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. McCutchen going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting,
Settling in now, Jeff Pitts.
Jeff Pitts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out.
Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They lead it 6-0. Grady Howry will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Grady Howry.
Leading off the inning, Ralph Tyler, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Now here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. At the plate, Brian Flores. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Howry offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Ball 2. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready to start the 9th as we get a stunning shot there of the Seattle skyline on a great night for baseball. Now in the box, John Pitts. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pitch popped up, and this is taken in for out number 1. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Alex Colon. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch, the cutter runs outside, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Took a wave at 1 around the shins with no luck. Again, a 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Leonardo Asensio.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Rays are out in front, 6-0. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. One ball, one strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Fouled away. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Chris Knotts, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Pitts comes up with it. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
Up next for Seattle, designated hitter, Ender.
Here's Ender Inciarte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
This is flared out towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
The shortstop, number 19.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Pitts is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Tampa Bay get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Marvin Veras earns the win, his second. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.